Conversations with Strangers, episode 2. One shot wonder. Take one.
All right, guys, you know what to do.
All right.
Start the question. All right.
You want me to pick?
Yep.
All right. I feel like I have more than one.
Closing your eyes probably didn't change anything.
All right, Fadil. What's a question you keep returning to in your life?
Why do I keep hitting my bedpost? Because I've hit my shins on my bedpost.
Oh, like the legs.
Yeah. So it's like once a week, just not thinking, and then bam, I'm like, oh. So yeah, it's just been a very terrible constant in life.
Is the question maybe you should have, should I get a new bed frame?
No, it's not the bed frame. It's me. It's just, why do I not learn my lesson?
Okay.
Time?
Does that relate to other things in your life? Like lessons you feel like you just don't learn the first time?
It's not learning my lesson the first time. It's just, sometimes you kind of forget perspective, and painful reminders in life just are reminders.
So you think they're important? The painful reminders are important to have?
It's always going to be there.
Yeah.
Until you do something to actively change what's happening. In my case, yes, I can get rid of my bed frame, bedpost, but that makes me look like I have a child's room.
Sure.
But just thinking about the larger perspective in life.
Let's be more aware of our surroundings.
Yes.
Perhaps.
For sure.
What truth have you avoided saying out loud?
It's my fault. Just everything that happens for myself, my reactions, my choices, it's all just my fault. And that also includes how I deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not the person that gets caught up too much in the past, because you can't live in the past.
Sure.
So, yeah, there are moments where I get angry at myself, but I don't dwell on that too long, because there's only one way forward, and that's keep moving.
Do you think you're the type of person that kind of resonates in the past, the present, or the future?
Definitely the present.
The present?
But again, that's from just having lived life.
Sure. Yeah.
Knowing what the outcome is of dwelling in the past and just not moving on.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
I don't know. I think I tinker between not so much. I think I used to be very much in the past, trying to relive scenarios, think of what I could have done different. But I think I'm kind of moving past that part, no pun intended. But I think sometimes I get too much in the future of okay, well, this is where I want to be, this is what I want to be, this is what I want to do. But it's okay, you got to figure out what we're doing now first. We can't get there until we're here.
Something I heard is, if you're stuck living in the past, that's basically depression. And if you're stuck living in the future, that's anxiety and nervousness. So
well, I have both, Fadil, so.
I know. So the only way to even that out is just being in the middle.
Yeah. Is there something that you do I know you said before, you're more grounded and mentally and stuff. Is there something you do to keep yourself in the present?
Hot yoga and cooking.
I love to cook. Okay. Why do you think? Just because you're focused on what you're doing in that moment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're not focused, you're just going to mess up. Especially with cooking. Even if you are focused,
sure,
you can still make yourself bleed pretty badly, so.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome. Let's see you guys standing up.
Your turn or mine?
I'm pulling one for you.
Okay. These are good questions.
Describe yourself 5 years ago versus right now.
Okay, 5 years ago.
So 5 years ago was COVID, so like
28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23 years old. What year was that? 2020?
2020, COVID.
I think 5 years ago, specifically around that time. So what, May of 2020? I think before COVID hit, I was in a really great place from what I thought. I didn't really care about anything or anyone. I was just like you are doing now, I was just living in the moment. And then that kind of hit, and then everything was a little bit unknown. And after the fact, I just felt like I was picking up the pieces, and I feel like up until a few months ago, I've just always been picking up the pieces.
What happened a few months ago?
I think I really started to internalize my feelings and my thoughts and break down, okay, what could you control in your life? Myself. My feelings, my thoughts, my actions, that's all I could control. So let's just focus on that and really figure out who you are. Because I feel like from there to now, my life, I just internally blew up, and I've just been okay, let me see what I could grab. That looks like me.
Have you gotten, figured out?
I think I'm doing it kind of in small different ways. If I notice something about myself, oh, this happened today, this situation, I didn't like that. It didn't make me feel good. So let's take a mental note of that. Maybe don't put yourself in that situation again. I think a big thing that I'm dealing with now is alcohol. I'm not addicted or anything, but since I've been, 19, 20, I've drank alcohol socially. And I'm at a kind of a point in my life where I'm I don't really like it, but certain people that are in my life and certain activities, it's all based around that. I bartend on the side as well, so I see a lot of things that come out of people. I've been in a lot of relationships where alcohol and drugs have really, they're great people, and then you introduce that and they're totally different people. And I've just kind of been do I really like it the way I feel when I'm drinking? Or I don't know, little things like that.
Changes your brain chemistry.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand what you're saying on
Yeah.
that. I was a big partier until a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Alcohol was part of it. It's not I was drinking every day or anything.
Sure.
I didn't, but just even on the weekends, going out and partying, the next day, I felt emotionally weaker as a person.
Yeah.
And just away from myself, and figuring out my own path started with, I wasn't ever heavily into drinking.
Sure.
So it wasn't that big of a stoppage, but it's just the small changes.
Yeah, exactly. It's a small change, and it's okay, little things like that you pick up on along the way. Okay, is this really me? Or is there something that I should not be doing that'll put me on a better path in life?
What's the biggest obstacle you've kind of felt when you try to explain that to people?
That in general, or me
Yeah.
kind of going on my own journey?
Well, at least about alcohol, or just, I guess it can be related to other things you're doing too.
I think in the last couple weeks, I had some sort of social engagement every Saturday for the last month, a going away party, a bachelorette, a birthday. And I think I've realized which friends and which people around me really support me for me, and not just want me to be the fun friend. Or,
Version of you.
yeah, I went out to dinner for a friend's going away party, and everyone's drinking, and I had a milk boba tea. And she's oh, I love that. No one's pressuring you to drink, and then you go to other situations with other people where it's come on, just have one, just come on, you're not fun, blah, blah, blah. So I think support, it's eye-opening to who you're surrounding yourself with and who supports you.
Are those people fun when they're sober?
That's a great observation as well. I think I'm reevaluating some friendships and some relationships in my life, not just because of that, but I think when you really look inside and look in the mirror of yourself, you see other people differently, not necessarily in a bad way, but like maybe we don't align on certain things, or someone who is always like very negative or just wants to shit talk or complain.
Energy vampires.
Yeah, someone that makes you feel drained after you talk to them.
Oh,
And
that's
maybe
plenty of
before,
people
yeah, maybe
previously in my
before
life.
when you like fed into that, that got you out, like that made me feel like, oh, I love shit talking, I love gossiping. But now I'm like, I don't know,
Like, what's the point? What are you getting out of it?
what are you getting out of it? So you see like a different perspective of people and the relationship that you've had with people, which to me is like a little sad, I think, is accepting people for who they are.
And at one point, it's like you guys mesh very well, but as years go by,
Yeah.
they're just still the same person.
Yeah.
You grew up. It's not like you're less fun or anything. Well, you might be, I don't know, but
Yeah.
it's part of life.
It is part of life. And I think like you just have to, and maybe, I mean, I know you said you've been, you know, dealt with different things in like your love life and relationships and stuff, but I feel like accepting that everything's not somebody else's fault. I know you said like, you know, everything's my fault, or just more accountability for things. In accepting situations and relationships and things that are over for what they were. Not like, oh, well, this person was a fucking asshole, so like that's why it didn't work out. Well, that's not true. It might be true, but like taking your own accountability, I think.
And removing yourself from it.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let me ask you another one.
Yep.
These are great questions. Folded so beautifully too. Okay. Let's see. Oh, if you were an emotion today, what would you be? Specifically today, Saturday.
I'm trying to think of like the emotion wheel right now where I would fall under.
Happy, sad, frustrated, tired.
Hopeful is a good one.
Hopeful?
Hopeful because this seemed like a good experience. The sun's out.
There you go.
I hope the weather was better, but
Beautiful
no,
city.
it is. It is today. So yeah.
Hopeful would be your emotion. I like that
It's an
one.
emotion. Yeah.
Is it? Hopeful? Yeah, why not, right?
They're all based off of like I guess the base emotions, but hopefulness kind of just falls under happiness, I guess.
Yeah.
Part of it.
Are you someone who's kind of like always happy? Do you like no?
It's not that I can be cynical. I'm just at this point very open with myself about how the world is. And the world's a shitty place sometimes.
Yeah.
That's 20 minutes, guys.
The world is a shitty place.
If you want to just finish your last notes,
Sure.
however you want to go.
What about you? Same question. Emotion.
Tired is always my emotion.
Sick
I'll
of this
leave it
shit.
on that. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks, guys. Cut.
Hell yeah.